Time. Load. All right, we're on. Hey guys, welcome to the Zodiac Nation. Glad to be having
Okay.
you with us tonight. What's up?
No.
Hey, what's happening, Jennifer? How you doing, Christopher?
Oh,
Good to see
you
you guys.
crying.
Thank you so much for joining us
No.
tonight, guys. I have special guests with me tonight. To my left, it's backwards. To my left, we got Melissa and we got young James from Haunted Hearing. Oh my
Adventures.
God, Adventures.
There
Sorry,
you
I
go.
keep forgetting that. That always baffles me. Um, guys, so if you guys have any comments and if you got any questions for Melissa or James,
Mm.
which is part of the Haunted Hearing Adventures, post it in caps on the chat, and I'll get make sure they see those. So anyway, guys, welcome aboard. Welcome to the show. It's a privilege
Mm.
to have you guys. So tell us about Haunted Hearing Adventures. How did you guys first start?
Okay, so I would feel like in my first start and make my stuff and want to get ready and explore this stuff and when you want to do the paranormal activity. I want to feel your energy. I want to feel like a ghost come through and make your stuff present and everything. My goal is I want to be my life and be get there the 1,000th subscriber and I'm gonna get there. They can make our time to grow. They make,
Exactly.
and I don't want nothing bad to happen. I would have should no give it the explore. I love the fans out there. I love the people who give us the chance. I mean, yeah, I love my group, and I'm gonna try to work so hard. Need to get there and take your time. And don't ever miss that.
Exactly, man. Wow. You said you've been doing YouTube for what? Just a few months, correct?
Well, I do it maybe sometime in a year. I do it in the year. The 1 year right now. So, what I got my group of people getting involved of it, and I got Melissa, and I got Sarah, and then we got me and my young aunt boy. So that's how I got them.
Wow. So, what first got you into YouTube, and what made you say, "I want to do YouTube"? What got
Hmm.
you started?
I'm not for sure. I can remember that was last year. So I should start. Well, let me ask you, okay? I went to school. They want me to do it on YouTube. I said, okay, and I will start doing it. So about my stuff for my future comes true after I graduate and I start doing YouTube. I will say I want to do paranormal. That's what my goal is.
Yeah, exactly. Well, that's cool. I mean, a lot of us do, just exploring, and a lot of people do paranormal. I myself started out in the paranormal field years ago. I was with the Central Ohio Paranormal Research Group based out of Columbus, Ohio, with Rick and Nancy Cosner. I was with that group for probably, I don't know, 3 years, and that. They kind of they got too old to do it anymore, so they had to retire.
Mm-hmm.
But they're still living and stuff. Rick and Nancy Costner. If you guys ever see this video, I love you guys. I miss you guys. But anyway, I was in the paranormal field with them for quite some time, and then I just from then on I was like, after I left the paranormal group, man, I was like, I seen things and heard things that I never thought was even possible, and was just sitting around one day, and I said, I want to do YouTube, and like here we are, guys. But Sandra says hi, everyone. Sandra Pink's
Hi.
videos, guys. If you haven't checked out Sandra Pink's videos, go and check out her link. It's in the description below, or I'll put it in the description, I think. uh, but anyway, Sandra, thank you so much for stopping by. It's great to have you. Always a pleasure, Sandra. Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
Guys, if you guys have any questions for James or Melissa, let me know, and we'll put them in the comment section. Capitalize those, and we'll get it to them. Uh,
Mm-hmm.
Garcia says, "Hi, Sandra. Great video on the abandoned house." Okay. Well,
Hello, Christopher. Okay, so
Christopher
mine.
says hi.
So for me, the YouTube thing, I have experienced stuff since I was 5, like I told you. Um, and I'm 36 now and I'm still experiencing things. I started YouTube with another group. It didn't work out for personal reasons, but I joined their group, and they're great guys. Um, just trying to get the spirits stories out there to everybody and let everybody learn that it's real. Like, people may not believe, but this stuff's real. Like,
So you guys are out to discover the actual truth and get down to the bottom of the matter, right?
yeah,
That's awesome, man.
absolutely.
I'm the same way. I feel the same way as you guys, man. Totally. I totally feel the same way about that. Let's see. Sandra says I am taking a break from editing. I was editing and got the bell rang, so I am here.
That,
Yeah,
that
Sandra, I
sounds
know that
familiar.
feeling. It does sound really familiar. I've been editing a video since 4 o'clock, I think. Just got done editing and posting that video. Um, it's just a shout out video. I posted it a little bit ago. It took me like an hour and a half, 2 hours to edit. I was just telling Melissa and James, Sandra, that I never really realized what all went into YouTubing until I actually started getting into it, and now I'm learning about algorithms. I'm learning about, oh man, the views, the all the tags, the man. It can be really exhausting. James, you know what I'm talking about, right?
Mm-hmm.
Man, it's just editing, 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 editing. It's like my fingers are like, I'm so tired of typing. I tell you what, it's weird because it's hard. It can be kind of hard to edit when you're first getting into it, but it becomes addicting.
Mm-hmm.
Like I find myself before I started editing. I was always like, I just got to find the next house. I just got to find that next house. I got to film. I got to film. And now I find myself going, I got to find this house so I can edit. So I can edit. I'm like addicted to editing now. It's crazy.
I have a question for you, Zodiac. So, have you ever thought about doing like clients' houses, or are you more interested in like abandoned places and stuff like that?
I really like the abandoned places. Anywhere that I can get into explore where I won't go to jail or die.
Me too.
I'm all for. Um, I had my years experience in the paranormal field. I'm not gonna say I don't believe. I've seen things and heard things that could make a person's skin crawl. I've had things thrown at me. I've been called foul names. I've been pushed. I've been scratched. I've been shoved. So I do believe in the paranormal. Although nowadays I'm leaning more towards just I really like finding places that are abandoned, that are old, like from the 1960s, 1950s, 40s. I love antiques. I love
Me
exploring a house
too.
that has been abandoned for 25, 30 years, and just I love the antique stuff. So that's my big thrill. But yeah, I mean, if I'm on the field somewhere and I'm filming and I hear something or I see something, I do, and it's just because if something wants to make itself known, it's going to make itself known, whether you want it to or not, you know. So I mean, I still like doing the parent. I like seeing things. I like hearing things. I mean, I'm not scared of it. I don't worry about things like that because, like, I'll, I don't know. It's just I've got to the point now to where I know that there's spirits out there, and they're all around us all the time. So it's just one of the things you get used to. So that's like I recently had my uncle I was very very close to. I just had him pass away about a month ago, and I was actually they actually well, I'm not going to go into detail, but he never liked to be on camera. He never liked videos or photos taken of him. At the funeral, I was my other uncle, his brother, was the pastor, and he was doing the ceremony, and I actually was filming above the crowd, and I just started to push the record button to start filming the service, and there was nobody behind me. And I started getting a little bit choked up because I missed my uncle. Me and him was really, really tight. I mean, we were like this. And all of a sudden, I felt this tug on the back of my shirt, and it actually jerked my shoulder back. And I looked around, and there was nobody there. And it didn't scare me, but it actually made me feel like he was saying, "Hey, dude, it's okay. I'm all right." You know.
Yeah. Yeah.
So it was pretty cool.
Hey, say,
Melissa, Sandra has a question for you there.
yeah, I'm actually with Haunted Hearing Adventures with James. Is it? Not that one. That. I don't have my own channel. I'm with his group. I'm a researcher and investigator with
Yep.
him.
So how did you come to be part of the group, Melissa? What got you there?
Well, like I said, I was with a different group here in Columbus, and it didn't work out. And I wanted to find a good group, someone that is down to earth and actually cares about their investigations and whatnot. Takes their time and enjoys investigating, not just asking the same questions over and over. Every video is the same. It's just like repetitive, and it's like no. Their group is amazing. It's just like
Well, I
family.
mean, they're like a group and hour cooperating. Like, you gotta be smart, you gotta be take your time, you gotta be look at your spirits, like you show yourself like, hey, you gotta get your real spirit come through. I was thinking in my own head, like, why am I no more answer? Like, I keep trying to get them through. Like, give them the answer in the spirit box and show them like it's coming true. Like, you don't know if it's the ghost around us or if some spirits coming around us an hour behind out your back.
Yeah.
That's what I know. It's my opinion, because we gotta make a group together. Like Ghost Adventure, I've been watching so many times. I want to make my future go, and that's gonna be true. And I know all about it.
Yeah. When I investigated the Thurber house, it was just me and the other investigator that I joined. And to me, there needs to be more than that. Like, for one, safety reasons. Okay. For two, for more people to experience stuff that's going on at that time. Like two people, it don't work out. I don't think so.
Exactly,
That's my
and
personal opinion.
and that's one thing I believe too. It's always best if you have somebody with you. I'm not going to sit here and tell people, "Hey, don't do this alone."
Yeah.
I'm so guilty of that. If you guys watch my videos, you know all too well I'm a on the fly guy. Like, if I see something and I'm on the fly, I'm on it. And sometimes you fall through floors and all kinds of crazy stuff. And those are the times when you go, yeah, those are the times when you think to yourself, "You're an idiot." But
You're an idiot.
I was telling Paulie just the other day and Zach that video where I fell through the floor got more views than any other video I posted.
That's crazy.
People love to see me fall through a floor. I'm like, are you kidding me? Like,
it's action. No,
right? But when
another
you think
thing.
about it, people really want to see stuff like that. I mean, as morbid as it is, that's what people want to see, man. They love stuff like that. If you fall through a floor, if you get something thrown and hit you in the back of the head, they're like, But that's the kind of stuff really, yeah,
So,
it happens.
Another thing that I believe in is like your team. You have to trust them with your life. Like, if something happens, that person on your team, you have to trust them with your life. Literally.
Oh, exactly.
You don't know what's gonna happen.
No doubt about it. You just never know. Sandra, yes, I do believe.
Oh yes.
Yes, very much.
Now, go ahead. Sorry.
I'm sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off.
No.
Here's my views on it, and then Melissa, I'll let you tell your views, and then James, you can cue in too. My views are I never take anything from a house or a place that I'm in. Never, ever, ever, because I am a firm believer that things can be, brought home with you in an inanimate object. So yeah, Melissa, what's your take?
Every time I do the necrophonic or anything, like I tell James and Anthony, you have to make sure you say You have to stay here. You're not allowed to follow me home. You
Mm,
can't attach yourself to our equipment or myself. You're not allowed. You have to stay
mm,
here. You have to make sure you do that every time
mm.
because otherwise they're like, oh, it's a free ride. Let's follow him home. Like you have to
Exactly.
let them know
Yeah.
and you have to say it sternly so they don't think, oh, she's just joking around. No, like,
They can't follow me home, but there's still the thing is I got to stay in the car because we gonna let
yeah.
no spirit come follow us home. We gotta stay in the car, do your thing around you in the car or equipment and make sure you're safe. And you get out of the window, you walk out the window, you don't want to follow us home. That's what I
Exactly.
got lucky myself, so I'm glad we gotta stay.
Because that one video, Anthony, like, was not Anthony. I'm like, oh my gosh.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but you guys watched that video, but that's an amazing video that I went to the
Mhm.
band school and Anthony got me attacked. Like, and trying my best.
You're like, darn you, Anthony. Cut it out, man. Get me attacked and
Yeah.
stuff. That ain't funny.
Man,
So
I want to go investigate.
Mm,
so let me ask you this, James. I just recently watched your video you posted on the Lima Tuberculosis Hospital. Give me your take on the Lima Tuberculosis Hospital.
mm, I'm not pretty sure. I can, I wish I can say something. Uh, I've been, I would like that. Everybody post about you, and I feel like I was going to make you helpful, try to help you out. And my future will help you out, and I really love to help them. So
I
I
haven't
ain't
watched the
blaming it.
video yet.
I won't blame it. I'm like, live it up to me and want me to get on your stuff. I'm like, okay, and look up your stuff and make sure that everything to do. And I would love to help you. I mean, I would like to help you get your intro or
I
more stuff
appreciate it,
done,
man.
and that's
I
what my
really,
thing
really
to do.
appreciate it. That
Mm,
would be magnificent, man. So
mm,
when you went to the tuberculosis hospital, the one in Lima,
mm.
um, what was your favorite part of that adventure? What did you experience the most there?
When I was experienced the first time I went there, I almost got attacked. I went up there on the third floor that I didn't know there was something there, and I saw a white big orb, and it's a big finger, and it grabbed my foot, and I jumped over, and it's attacking I got on my camera.
Oh
And
wow!
but I feel like after kind of freaking I was gonna go staying back, I was staying back to them. I get mad. So that's why I got my spirit know what I'm doing because I'm not scared. That's
Right.
why. So I was trying to get spirit to myself, show yourself where you wanted to believe. Like I first know because we went back and we came back and do it again. One more time, I'm trying to do it again. So I went back and I found out there's a camera recorder and there's a super part video and two of them separated. I had to get some video restored.
Oh wow!
But I saw a black shadow figure walking the hallway, and I caught it on camera. So I never seen it before, and I just got it. But and my picture meter went doom, and I got it, and I should have had it, and I moved my camera. But there's a door where we walk back where the people die at. That the door closed like that, and I shouldn't have catch it on camera, and I had it. So that's what I feel. Energy very cold. You say some word. Anthony got following him. Somebody got following with Anthony. And we got the name Morgan and we got the name Edith. Both the
Oh
lady are
wow!
died. And the one in the basement, one up there on the third floor, I feel like there's a kid's voice still there and I heard a kid's voice. So that's a good answer. I know all about this.
I have an
Okay,
answer for
guys.
Jennifer.
Jennifer. Yeah, Jennifer has a question, guys. If you want to comment on Jennifer's question, go ahead.
Mm.
Okay, Jennifer. So, with getting permission to different places, my first step is to go by email. There's certain places, there's a couple places that we want to investigate that I
Mm.
found for our group. I reached out via email and they either call me back or email me back. I'd rather them
Mm.
call me back because it's more personal and on a, personal basis. It's not just words.
Yeah.
You can actually interact with a person.
It's always best if you do get permission to go
Yeah.
on property.
Mm.
Always.
Now with the COVID thing going on, which it's a little bit harder to do the in-person. Like you could just go into like an establishment and say, "Here's our card," or "Here's our group, our YouTube
That's
channel,
one.
whatnot." It's better that way, but with COVID going on, it's harder. So email, then phone, then person would be the
Yeah,
steps.
exactly.
People don't. Depending on the place, people don't think you're crazy, because if
I will
the go ahead.
I will say this. I will say this. I've been to a few locations before, and I've had the cops show up, and I'm sure you guys might have had the same experience. Honestly, guys, 9 times out of 10, unless there's a sign posted, private property, do not enter. If there's a sign posted, private property or no trespassing, I won't go in there. But there are instances where I've been in just regular abandoned houses with no signs or anything, and the cops have shown up. And I found out through the time that I've been YouTubing, 9 times out of 10, if you're in a place and a cop does approach you, the first thing you don't want to do is run. That's
Yeah.
real bad. But 9 times out of 10, if he sees your rig and he sees you filming, 9 times out of 10, most cops are aware of YouTube nowadays. They're aware of us explorers. They're aware that we're out there doing this, and 9 times out of 10, they're going to let you off with a warning. Hey, don't be in here. It's dangerous. Blah blah blah. But if they know you're not in there trying to destroy stuff or all that stuff, 9 times out of 10, they're going to let you walk.
I got good news myself, okay? I feel like I told everybody out on my stuff. All the YouTube people act like I'm retarded. I'm like, dude, what are you doing in the stuff? What are you doing in the house? He said, oh, I just want to play the Ouija board, all that. I said, no, 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 no. Hold on. One question for you. You should not do it. If you bring the Ouija board in the house or somebody want to move in or like somebody try to get your spirits inside your house, you're going to burn on fire or something like that. But it's not right. Some kids, like, what, 15, 16-year old kids, you're not supposed to do that at home. You're not supposed to do it out somewhere or some other place that not supposed to do that. My feeling
Right.
is I'm not going to be mean to people or I'm not being mean to the kids or a bully. No, they're going to happen. We'll help them to stop doing it. Wait until
Exactly.
your future comes true and make sure you're paranormal. Just act like your friends, trust each other. Just try your best. Don't mess up yourself. If you want to be a explorer, you gotta be your explorer. And that's
Yeah,
yourself.
I actually had somebody contact me the other day about that, and I was talking to Zach actually, and he was telling me, he was filming with another group of guys one time, and the cops showed up, and these other couple of guys that he was filming with took off running, and Zach was like, "Why are you running? That's the stupidest thing you could do." I'm like, "Yeah, that's retarded, man. You do not want to run. That's the worst thing you can do, man."
I went to
Sandra,
green line.
real quick, Sandra, thank you so much, sweetheart. I greatly appreciate that, guys. If you need help with stuff as well, also, there's probably stuff that maybe you guys have questions about YouTube. I don't know, but Sandra, thank you so much, sweetheart. I greatly appreciate that, and I will definitely take you up on that because I'm learning new stuff every single day. So yeah, I greatly appreciate it. Thank you so much, Sandra. Uh, Sandra also says if you play with the Ouija board, you have to know how to end the session properly.
Yes.
Have you guys experienced Ouija boards? Have you guys played with Ouija boards? And if so, what was
I
your
don't, not yet.
I'm guilty of doing it when I was in high school. Now my dad has this story. He also played one when he was in school, and he told me that he had this Ouija board, and they played it with his friends. He tried to burn it, and it wouldn't burn. Like it kept on coming
I've heard
back.
that.
It kept on coming back, and so when I was in school, I went to Myers and I went to buy one, and I gave it to the cashier, and she's like, "Honey, are you sure you want to buy this?" I'm like, "Yeah," and I did buy it.
Yeah.
I took it home, and me and my friends did it, and then just crazy stuff started happening, and
That's one thing
yeah,
I'm a firm believer in. I will say I will not mess with a Ouija board. I won't come near one. I've
I
never
won't.
done it, never will.
I'll
I've
never do it again.
I've actually heard. I mean, there's people out there that do it, and I'm not knocking those who do. I mean,
No.
to each their own. I
My
mean, we all do
pants.
different things.
I need
But
my other pants over there.
yeah, me personally, I won't mess with them. I've actually heard stories where people have thrown them in the garbage and burned them, and the next day they find them back in their house.
That's what happened to my dad.
Like
And
that is crazy stuff, man.
Have you guys know about Green Lawn Cemetery that I went to in my first video? Ever heard
No,
about
that was a great video.
I'll have to check that one out, man. Tell us about it, James.
this man? My first video. Yeah. I went up there, and my first time I started doing paranormal, I used a phone. I don't have no camera or nothing. So I used to go explore Green Lawn Cemetery. I was like, let me try that. And I go walk up there and give out the permission. The cop shows up and going to get. They don't say nothing. I'm like, okay. I thought I get in trouble or something, but no, they ain't gonna happen. They know because we're paranormal activity right now. So I woke up. We went to the guy in the freaking mansion building, whatever it's called.
Mausoleum.
The
Yeah.
mausoleum, yeah.
And I went up there. We tried knocking the door, and like one time, I heard the one time he knocked back and went boom, boom. And I'm like, okay, somebody in there right now. But for everybody else, the whole people love this video. I already got 9,000 people watching, and I got 103 likes, three people thumb down, 60 people comment. I feel like a lot of people love it because Anthony said, I feel a pressure. I think he's dead. I said, Anthony, he's already dead. Everybody lost it, and it's so funny. But we love the people, the spirit, and everybody else out here right now because said, hey, are you paranormal? I think, yeah. I was still freaked out. I don't want to get people get on me or think we famous or something. I said I wasn't famous yet. I don't want to be a part of it. So I want to make my goal come true. So you gotta wait. And I feel like a lot of people on YouTube have been famous, but you don't want to be afraid or scared over people, and you have to talk to them, be nice to them. Like, I had first video I started, and I'm not trying to do another video. I said, let me try. And now I got there, and I proved I got everything done myself. I love Green Lawn Cemetery. I love the part video I ever had.
Now, for me to say something about that video, like some people like all serious. Like, yeah, there's a time to be funny. Like, you have to have fun on explorations and
Oh,
investigations.
exactly.
Yes, you have to be serious and stuff, but I mean, you need to have fun too. You just
Oh yeah, no doubt about
so
it. It's
there
like
has to be a good balance.
we were talking before the broadcast. I love the as people who edit and YouTube and stuff. When it comes to like the behind the scenes,
Yeah, the
that's some of the
bloopers.
best footage. I mean,
Yeah,
that's some of the best footage that people don't rarely get to see, and that's what's great about using the having the what is that page, Patreon page, because you can put like different little clips and stuff that people didn't see on the original video, like bloopers behind behind the scenes. And
yeah.
as a matter of fact, my buddy back when we were filming. It was funny because he did like a behind the scenes video when we first got to the hotel and he got checked into his hotel room. He did like a little video and he was jumping up and down on the bed like a kid. I was like, what are you doing, man? It was so funny. But I mean, yeah, anytime that you film with other people, collaborate, I think that's really what makes it fun. And I mean, just meeting people like you guys and hanging out and getting to know our fellow YouTube community. And that's one thing I love about these live streams. And YouTube itself, you get to meet so many people that it's like I said in my last video when we were in the tunnels. You know, them other two guys that we met while we were in the tunnels, that was from like out of country. Do you remember where they were from, James? Wasn't it Delaware, I think, or something? But
Which one?
anyway, my point is, you know, we were down there exploring, and the next thing you know, we run into two other explorers from out of the country that came there to explore that site. And it's so cool the people you meet, the fellow YouTubers that you meet, or even non YouTubers, just people exploring that brings our community together. And I love that about this. That's one thing I
I
love about YouTube.
I think collabing with other groups is awesome because each group has their own investigation style, and
Pro
Exactly.
Town
you
Cemetery.
can learn from each other, like their style you can, mix in with your style and just learn new
Oh,
things,
exactly. That's what makes
new
it great.
ideas and stuff.
Meeting
Yeah.
people like you guys and Sandra and Zach and Paulie, and I mean, me and Paulie's gotten really tight. He comes over, he comes out like almost every other weekend, spends the night at my house, and we get up the next
Hold
morning
on.
and go exploring. So I mean, Paulie's
Yeah.
been amazing. He's just an amazing, good-hearted guy, man. He is just incredible. Same way with
Well,
Zach and Salute 777. I mean, that's what's great about our YouTube community. All of us people share that love. We may not know, like we may run into other explorers at the same site we're exploring and never
yeah,
met those people in our lives. But even though we don't know them personally, we have that. We all share that same bond of loving to explore. We
yeah,
all are loving
exactly.
exploring, and that's what brings us all together. I
Well,
think that's
after I'm
cool.
after I'm done with this COVID and everything, and I'm out of
Beat
quarantine.
it! I just told you.
I know. So when I'm done, I want to get out there and explore and stuff because I've only been on one investigation with the group, and I want to do more.
Actually, the cool part about, I mean, I know this might sound a little messed up, but you know, James, you'll know what I'm talking about as well as Sandra and other people that do YouTube. Actually, it has been rough with the COVID. I will not lie, but on the other hand, it's made it kind of easier for explorers as well because you can distance yourself. You're distancing yourself from everybody else when you do go exploring unless you're collaborating.
Yeah.
But there's a lot of times, and I'm sure James, you do it as well as you, Melissa. You guys, probably. Well, I don't know about. I don't know if Melissa actually films or whatnot, but um, I, but James,
I've
you
been in
know
my
what I'm talking
bedroom for a week.
about. When you're all by yourself and you're exploring by yourself, you're keeping your distance from everybody, socially distancing, and you're doing what you love to do. So, I mean, in a way, it's made it kind of a lot better also because you don't have to worry about a lot of people being there at the same time. You know what I mean?
Right. You can
So,
be in the middle of nowhere and not worry about people coughing on you and stuff like
exactly.
that.
Well, like I stand for, like, if you have a group of people, you have to wear a mask. But in my decision, if I go to cooperate somebody, I gotta wear a mask. I have to go in the
Mhm.
building, wear a mask. When people sneeze or cough it in the building, I'm not a dummy. I'm wearing a mask.
Oh,
But
yeah.
I gotta
Yeah,
wear a
you
But
got
mask.
to
you
take
still got to be
precautions.
careful because I wore a mask and I still got COVID. So
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't even know. I don't even know.
It's not uncommon. There's been a lot of people that I've heard that's caught COVID and they've been wearing masks and
Yeah.
I mean it's just one of those things. Sandra, thank you so much for stopping by, sweetheart. We greatly appreciate you guys. Please go
Nice
and
meeting you,
Nice
Sandra.
meeting
subscribe
Yeah.
to Sandra Pink's videos, man. She really does some really great stuff. Sandra, thank you so much for stopping by. We love you. God bless. You have a great night.
you. Mm-hmm.
I gotta check out
So
her videos.
yeah, Sandra does some really good stuff, man. She does some relaxing videos too, which like you brought up, Melissa, earlier. You know, everybody's got their own way of filming. And Sandra does part of her filming is just scenery. You know, there's sometimes she'll post a video and it's nothing but beautiful scenery for 20 minutes of horses or just relaxing videos, and I love that about the way she films. I mean, that one she did with the horses in the pasture was just, I loved it, man. I loved it. I
Mm.
actually was, I stopped on a job earlier today. I was across the street from this big farmhouse, and there was a bunch of horses out there in the stable, like out in the the running yard or whatever. And I stopped and took some photos, man. I just thought it was so awesome. Like scenery like that is just, it's mind boggling how beautiful it can be when you actually stop and observe. I mean, you see some really incredible things.
Have you ever been on a horse?
I love riding horses.
I've
Yes,
been
I
on once.
actually, check this out. This is Sundance. Oh crap! Oops, sorry guys. That's my magnet. I'm just knocking everything everywhere. This was Sundance.
Oh, that's beautiful.
Yeah, she's
I'm kind
gorgeous.
of scared of them because it started
I love
running.
horses.
My first time ever been on a horse. It started running, and I'm like, "How do it stop?"
I've been riding horses
I'm gonna
probably
get
since
back.
I was I don't know, a year ago.
I was like 15 my first time, and I'm
Like it was like a year or two ago I first started riding. Um, I'd like to try to start riding at least 2 or 3 times a year. My ultimate goal, I would love to own a horse, a house. But I would love to own a horse. Um, Man, it's one of my big dreams. I'll say that.
I want to get a bed and a old Victorian house with history, redo it, and turn it into a bed and breakfast. That's what I want, and fill it with antiques. That's my
So
dream.
let me ask you guys, what is the most what's the best place you guys have been to so far that you were together on an adventure? What was your
We've
favorite?
only been on one
Oh, one?
together.
Okay.
Yeah,
And
it
then
was
which
a
one was that?
client's house. It was a
At
client's
a client's
house.
house. So you
Client.
guys do actually go to personal houses as well.
We've only done
Okay.
one, and I got scratched. My hand got scratched. Do you remember that, James?
Mm-hmm.
Like, yeah.
When
I
I was
feel like
with,
I feel
I'm
like I
sorry.
don't want to go back no more, but nah, I'm
Yeah.
good. I'm good. I'm good.
Now,
Back when I was with my paranormal group, we did private residences as well, and I'll never forget it, man. We did this one house where the owners of the house, their little boy said he kept seeing the shadow man in the basement, this big tall shadow man. So we go in, we start setting up the IR equipment and all that stuff there, and Sandra says she's back. Welcome back, Sandra. Um, it's only in 30 minutes. Okay. Welcome back, Sandra. Appreciate it. But we was talking about I was doing this private residence and I started down the basement stairs to start setting up the cameras. And I got probably about the third or fourth step down and I was by myself. The rest of the group was in another part of the house and they were talking. And next thing you know, I heard this. It's the first time I'd ever heard anything audible in my actual ear. And I heard this demonic voice say, "Get out." And it's the first time.
Batman.
And you guys know as well as anybody doing private residences, when you're there and you're trying to help a client, you can't run out of the house screaming like, ah,
this wasn't in Columbus, was it?
I'm sorry?
Was this in Columbus?
Yes.
Was it? Can I tell you a road and you remember it?
I probably can't remember the road. I couldn't tell you.
Okay.
But
Because I think
remember
you guys might. Was there a woman leader?
a what?
A woman. Was there a
What
woman with
the?
you?
Yeah.
Mm.
Yeah, it was Rick and Nancy Costner. That they were the leaders of
I
our
think
group.
that was my house on Burnley Square North.
Really? It might have been. I don't know. I can't remember the street name.
Because what I don't know okay, if you guys went in my shower and the EMF spiked, or you heard something in my shower, I think it was you guys in my house.
It might have been.
I think so.
It might have
Because
been.
my bed moved like 3 feet from, because my bedroom was in the basement.
Mm-hmm.
And the bed moved 3 feet from the wall into the middle of the floor. I had bruises on me. I really think you guys came to my house. I think that was my
It
house.
might have been. It sounds familiar. But I remember hearing that voice,
Okay.
and
But yeah.
like I was saying, like when something like that happens and you're at a private residence, you can't just run out of the house screaming. You're there to help those people. You can't run out of the house screaming like a little girl, like I gotta go. You know, they're gonna be like, well, some help you are. You know, and we had this thing called, I mean, you know, as paranormal investigators, I'm sure you've heard the term before, fight or flight. And at that moment, I thought to myself, fight or flight. And I can't flight. I can't run out of the house screaming. So I got on the walkie-talkie with Rick, and I'm like, hey, are you guys messing with me? And they was like, no, we're upstairs in the part of another part of the house. I was like, dude, you got to get down there. Something just told me to get out, and it was evil, bro. And it literally scared me really bad.
I think that was my house. I swear that was my house.
It very well could have been. We did a
world.
lot of private residences back then.
That is crazy because I kept in contact with her. But this
Yeah,
was
Nancy Cosner. Yeah, Rick and Nancy Cosner were the leaders of the COPRG.
this was like last year.
Oh no, this was when I'm talking about. This was probably 15 years ago.
Okay, no, this was last year.
It probably
the name sounds familiar.
So, are you saying where you live now? Is that where you live now? Where this happened, or
see? Okay, so everything started happening in the house. Like my detergent gets knocked off. Things has got moved. I have a picture of a face in my closet and all that. I went to the landlord and I'm like, look, I said, this may sound weird, this may sound stupid, but has anybody died in the house? And she's like, not that I know of. And I'm like, okay. And I'd asked her about spirits and stuff, and she's like, no, but in a different house we have problems with spirits and stuff, but not that one. I'm like, okay. So I talked to a medium and we talked over the phone, and she was recording our whole conversation. And I have the recording on my phone, but in the beginning it says, hell no. Okay. And then she was asking me questions about church. And I was like, well, I used to go when I was younger and stuff. And then after that part, there's an old woman say, damn it. Like, you could hear it plain as day. I'll have to send it to you, but
that's pretty neat.
It was amazing.
The best EVP I probably ever captured when I was with the group. Well, actually, there was two. The first one was at the Anchorage in Marietta, which me and Zach and Paulie actually went to not too long ago. The Anchorage in Marietta, Ohio. And the first time I was there with Rick and Nancy from the Central Ohio Paranormal Research Group, and we was in one of the. I was in one of the servants' quarters, and I was getting ready to pack up and leave, and I had my audio voice recorder. And I said, if there's anything you would like to say, now's the time to say it because we're getting ready to leave. And I'll never forget it. I got home and I was listening back to the footage that I captured on my EVPs, and I heard a little girl's voice. She was probably 6 or 7, and she said, "Can we come too?" Man, and it was clear as a bell. I dropped my headphones and I started to cry. And that was one of the most intense EVPs I've ever heard in my life. Now, the second one was in Gettysburg in Pennsylvania. Where'd you go, James? We lost James, man. He'll be back. But we was on the battlefield at Gettysburg in Pennsylvania, and there was a lone headstone by itself way out in this field. And I was out there, and I did an EVP session out there, and I got an EVP clear as a bell. It says a guy's voice saying, "Rocky, the bullet's out." And I was like, what? And it was
That's
so cool because
amazing.
it was on the battlefield in Gettysburg.
We all
That
need to
was
go
so
there.
cool.
I want to go there so bad.
Oh, if you ever get a chance, you've got to go. It is well worth it. I mean, it was neat. We had such a great time out there.
Like I told you before, I love history, the slaves, the wars, anything like that. Like
Oh yeah, the
I like
Underground
watching
Railroad, all
yeah, I
that,
like watching
all that.
videos. I like watching videos where people are like remodeling their old houses and they're like doing like what's it called? The walls. And they find stuff in the walls, like old money, old alcohol from the prohibition, and that stuff just amazes me because like,
There was
I
a
don't know.
house I investigated not too long ago, an old abandoned farmhouse. The one that Randonautica took us to, and
Mhm.
everything in there was. We found a yearbook from a school that was from 1940. I don't know, 40. It was 1940s, and it had black and white photos. It was a yearbook with
Wow.
black and white photos.
Mm.
I was like, wow! And all the photos in the house were black and white. I mean, you could tell this place had been abandoned for a long time.
Yeah.
I was just like, holy moly. Forgotten Jewels. Oh my goodness. Forgotten Jewels. Hey guys, Forgotten Jewels. Oh my God. I haven't heard from Forgotten Jewels in such a long time. How are you doing, girl? It's good to see you. Just saying good night as I go to bed. A big hello to your family. Trying to catch up on your videos. Been under the weather again, but it is all good. Excited about your new Substank. Love you. Hey, girl, love you
Aw.
too. Guys, if you haven't had a chance to go check out Forgotten Jewels, check out her channel. I
Nice to meet you.
subscribed. I
Mm-hmm.
subscribed to Sanders or Forgotten Jewels channel a long time ago. She had been sick for a while. I lost contact with her, so I hadn't heard anything. I hadn't seen any messages from her. So, Forgotten Jewels, good night. God bless. Thank you for stopping by, and hopefully we'll see you again, girl. Take care.
I think James is going to work.
What
Hey, I'm fine.
are you? Where are you? What are you in your car, bro?
Yeah.
Where are you going?
Work.
Oh, you're on your way to work.
Yeah. I
I
gotta
didn't
make
know you
money,
worked that.
man.
He works third shift.
Oh, I didn't know that, brother. Wow. Okay.
I'm still on here anyway.
Right. Just be careful, dude. Don't get distracted. Don't wreck. I don't want to have that on my video. That would
Yeah,
not be
right.
good.
There's the views. No, I'm just kidding.
Yeah, Sandra, we did have the underground railroads, no doubt about it.
There's
Um,
there's a couple
nice to meet you again.
restaurants.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, there's like tunnels underneath the roads here in Columbus, and back in the day, they used those tunnels as roads. So they kept on getting
There he
congested and
is.
everything.
Met
So
me at.
they blocked it off and built a
Oh,
restaurant,
okay.
and it's supposedly haunted here in Columbus.
Wow. That's pretty
It's called
cool.
the Char Bar, I think
The
it's
Char
called.
Bar. I'll have
The
to
Char
check
Bar.
into that. I know there's another place too, really close by here. It's in Kentucky. It's called Bobby Mackey. I don't know if you
Oh
guys have ever heard of
yeah.
Bobby Mackey.
Oh yeah,
I'm
good
one.
pictures.
That's 2021. That's coming too. I'm gonna get in there in
I'd
2021.
love to go there.
No doubt about it.
There's another restaurant here called the Jury Room, and that was on Dead Files. The Dead
Oh,
Files
cool.
on Travel Channel. They actually went there, and they basically said, like the medium on there said, if you don't get rid of this place or do something with it, something bad's going to happen. And she decided to keep it, and I haven't heard
Yeah.
anything since. But yeah, that's here in Columbus
Wow.
also. There's a lot of
Oh, that's
places I'd
cool.
like to visit. Yeah.
There's some major places I want to hit in 2021. Alcatraz, Waverly Hills Sanatorium. I want to try to go to.
I'm going. Put me in it. Don't
Right
make me
there,
go.
you go.
Don't make
There
me
you
put me
go.
in there. I love
2021
that
is going to be
place.
amazing.
What was that one we was talking about earlier, Melissa? Where they filmed the movie The Shining? What
Stanley
hotel?
Hotel in
Stanley Hotel.
Colorado.
Stanley
Yeah.
Hotel is another one I want to hit. I can't wait. I've got to hit Stanley Hotel. Alcatraz, another place I'm dying to get into. Yeah, 2021, guys, is going to be really, really spectacular. I can't wait. There's so many things I want to do in 2021. I'm actually working on getting a passport to maybe go overseas into England and places like that because castles, man, castles.
I have a passport.
There you go. Hey, you never know. We can
I want to go
collaborate.
Canada.
Hey, my
That's my
husband's
favorite.
Jordan, so
Get some time off. I got some vacation time coming next year. Like 2 weeks, I think. 14 days of vacation. You never know what could happen. So yeah, it's going to be exciting. 2021 is going to be a great year. I'm definitely I'm positive about that. Forgotten Jewel says, posting
thank
this on
you.
my Facebook, highly encourage everyone in the speed to do the same. Show Brian some love. Thank you, Forgotten Jewels. That is so, so sweet of you. I greatly appreciate that. Big time. That is so sweet. Forgotten, I hope you're doing well, sweetheart. I know I haven't heard from you in such a long time. I know you've been sick. I know you've been going through a lot lately. So, love and prayers to you. Hopefully everything, starts going well for you. I want to see some more videos. Forgotten Jewels.
I can't wait.
If you guys have her videos, check those out. She's got a couple really cool ones. So definitely, get back out there, Jules. I'm looking forward to seeing some more content. You got to get them watch hours.
Well, I wish my goal. I want to be 1,000 subscribers. That's gonna be my goal right there. I can't wait. If my goal is 1,000 subscribers, I'm getting ready to get everyone a mercy. I'll give everyone more time to explore, give me my mail in, everything. But that's my opinion. I feel like a lot of people are not buying my mercy yet, but I really want to buy it myself. I ain't gonna worry about it. So that's my thing for my crew because that's my team.
There.
And because we got a team member, I'll wait for them to buy it. I had to buy it myself. My friend got to buy it himself. That's what it needs to do. We need to buy our mercy self.
Exactly. Hey guys, also I want to throw a pop up out there for myself there for a minute. Guys, I do have a PO box. If anybody out there is watching wants to send me a letter or whatever, just to say hello or whatever, my PO box is why you James over there like
okay, let me sure.
But anyway, my PO box is Brian McCurry, Camden, Ohio. 45311 PO Box. Hold on a second.
It better be the right one.
118. No, 108. 108. I believe. Oh wait, that's probably not it either. No, I can't remember my PO box. Oh, this is insane.
Everybody asks me want to go to Hereford Manor. I'd be like,
I'll figure it out.
Paulie,
what's up? Right, Paulie, what's up, brother? Good to see you, bro.
What's up, Live It Up, my boys, right there.
Live It Up, guys. If you haven't went to Live It Up channel, go subscribe to Live It Up. Smash that like button, guys. 2021, Paulie, man. We're gonna do some cool stuff, bro.
I'm ready too. I'm ready
to get into some good stuff this year. I can see it coming, guys. Forgotten Jewel says, let's see. I have a few houses in the next week. Sick or not. Oh well, good night, Brian and crew. Hey, good night, Sandra. Sandra, I'm sorry. Oh my lord. I got Sandra on the brain. Forgotten Jewels. Good night. God bless. We're looking forward to that video. Get those out there. I want to check them out. Guys, 1,000 viewers. I'm hoping maybe at the end of the year, I'll hit that. That is going to be a goal. That is going to be my goal for 2021. I'm going to hit 1,000 subscribers. I hope.
my opinion, I know my subscriber ain't go up yet. I would say I'll wait till 4 years. My subscriber will go fast as well. But everybody wants me to try and make music. so I know how to do rap easily.
There you go.
But I'll be like, you don't know who the rapper is. I'm trying to be like Eminem and NF, speaking hard, fast rap, and I
I
really
know
love
who
rap.
Eminem is. I'm a
That's
big
my guy
Eminem
right
fan.
there.
I love Eminem, dude. I'm a big
But
Eminem fan.
people ask me, I'll be like him. I say I look like him. I say, well, first I look like him. I'm not his dad. But the thing is, everybody love me because they love my music sometimes, but I don't do music a lot. I don't worry about paranormal a lot more than music, you know what I mean? But
Man, I'll tell you what, we had such a blast filming with you guys this past Sunday, man. It was really a blast. I greatly appreciate you guys having us come out and do that filming with you. It was really, really fun, James. I had an absolute ball. And we have got to get together again very soon. And hey, like I said, Paulie got some interesting news earlier. So maybe we'll have to do like part 3. You never know. Part 2.
I'll be there next time.
There you go.
Okay,
Good
there.
deal. What's this? Okay, Jennifer
Ooh,
says,
stink out here.
Brian
Oh,
McCurry's Zodiac Nation gets his own
Woo-hoo.
travel ghost TV
Country.
show. I'm not really into the whole TV show kind of thing. I think it's really,
Right.
really overrated. Ghost hunters and stuff. I mean, I'm not in any way, shape, or form. I'm not knocking those guys. There's some really good paranormal shows on TV. It's just not my thing. Not. Yeah, that's not gonna happen. Let's see. Paulie says, James, I might be able to hook you up with Wavy and Ink rap group. I'm hooked up with them. There you go, James. Might be able to hook up with those guys. Maybe do some music. That'd be cool. So, James, where do you work? What do you do, brother?
Right here.
Right here.
He said right here.
I work 35
Guys,
hours. I'm working down
Let
to
this be noted. Let this be noted. This is a first on the live stream that we've had somebody on the way to work doing a live stream.
Hey, I show people
dedication,
where I'm
right?
working at. Come see me.
There you go, guys. Go see James, man. If you guys get out that way, give him a shout.
Yeah.
Well,
Hey,
James,
guys,
I guess you got to go.
Mm-hmm. And I have to go because and I don't want to go park it like that. I feel like I'm really worried about for people coming to see me. I know paranormal come and show up my work every day, like every day. I'm like,
Right.
okay, that's all paranormal anyway. But I thought I'm paranormal too. But right now, when I'm at work, everybody's seen my work know I'm paranormal right now. My work already know. They give me a schedule off, and they will get me a day off. That's what they doing. But I said I'm with paranormal right now. Then they all subscribe my channel that quick, and they know who I am now. So I am YouTuber anyway. Put the YouTuber sign up on my forehead. So, but everybody loves the supporter. I wish you guys over here talk to my people because my people love to see all you guys and meet you guys and want to meet Live It Up, Melissa, whoever is here with that. It would be great, and they will love it.
That's cool, man. James, it's been a real pleasure having you on, man. Thank you so much for coming on here
I forgot
tonight.
one thing. I forgot. I'll let you know. Your intro is a badass right now. I'm not gonna lie.
Oh, you're already starting it?
I was already make it, but you will love this intro.
You are amazing, brother.
Mm-hmm. You will love the intro.
Amazing.
It's gonna be nice.
Wow.
Your intro is like a thunderstorm. Everything's gonna be thunderstorm, and they're gonna be all new for you. I have brand new.
Right there, brother. Thank you so much, guys. Hey, before James goes, real quick, James, throw out your YouTube channel for everybody so they'll be able to go and check your videos out. If you have another link, if you're on Twitter, anything like that, throw it out there, both you guys, so they can get in real quick. We've got probably a minute. So throw those links out there for you guys, so they'll be able to hit you guys up. And thanks for coming on. I love you guys. Thank you so very much.
I'll be on there the next time on live on YouTube. I might be on there again. So hope so.
Haunted Hearing Adventures.
Hey, coming back.
Haunted Hearing Adventures. There you go, guys. Yeah. You have it. Instagram guys, go and check out Haunted Hearing Adventures. You'll love it, man. These guys have some really great content on their channel. Go check out Melissa, check out James, check out the rest of the crew. Haunted Hearing Adventures. Guys, it's been a great honor and a great privilege. Thank you guys so much for coming on board tonight. I greatly appreciate it. Melissa actually went and done her hair right before she come on.
I did. It looked
Anyway, guys, thank you so much. Sandra, live it up. Paulie, I love you to death, brother. I can't wait to see you again. Jennifer, thanks so much. Christopher, Sandra, everybody who showed up tonight, thank you. God bless, and we'll see you guys at the next adventure.
Thank you for having us. Bye.